Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this everyday natural makeup look. But guess what? I did not use a single foundation. I did not use any foundation. I know it kind of looks like I did, but I didn't. The reason I created this look is because I feel like there's a lot of us who don't like wearing makeup. I know that sounds really surprising for me, especially given that I'm a makeup artist and every event that I attend, I'm wearing a full face of makeup. But you're always gonna have those events, or you're gonna have those meetings, or you're gonna have those dates, or you're gonna have just like a day where you go out and you wanna wear makeup, yet you don't wanna cake your face. And that's why I created this look. I'm not wearing a single foundation and I absolutely feel super comfortable in my skin. It just feels good. I look good, I hope. So I hope you guys can learn one or two things from this video, and hopefully the products that I'm using in this video help you guys too. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I achieve this look, then please keep on watching. So I already did my brows off camera. I don't need to repeat it over and over again, but my brows take me quite a bit of time to do, and so I didn't want to waste time in this video doing my brows. I already have a brow routine posted on my channel. I did shoot it about 2 years ago, but honestly the way I do my brows is pretty much the same. I also posted an updated brow routine on my Instagram page, so if you guys want to see how I do my brows, then check it out there. I'm gonna jump right into my face makeup. I don't really do any sort of eye makeup when I'm doing an everyday natural makeup look, so I'm gonna go straight into my skin. First off, I'm going in with the Smashbox Vitamin Glow Primer. This is actually a newer primer that they released, and I was able to use it for my last couple of looks that I posted on my YouTube channel and my Instagram. And honestly, I'm really loving this primer. It's super hydrating. It gives such a beautiful glow, and I feel like it really holds the makeup well. So I'm just gonna take about 2 pumps and just apply it all over my skin. I already prepped my skin really well. I shot another video, I shot my self-care video. So if you guys wanna see how I got a very hydrated, moisturized look, then check that video out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna release this video or that video first, but if I released it already, then check it out. If it's not up, then stay tuned. This primer also smells so good. It smells like oranges. I believe it has a lot of vitamin C in it. For an everyday look, you may not think to color correct, but because I do have hyperpigmentation, as you can see around my mouth, I do also have dark circles that are not as prominent, but I see them. I am gonna color correct. However, the color correct that I'm gonna use is this MAC Color Correcting Duo. What I like about this color corrector, and I'll just apply it as I'm speaking, when blended out, it almost looks like my skin color. It doesn't look orange. It's not like a really bright, bold orange. It's more of a corally, browny color, I wanna say. So it blends really nicely into my skin. If you have a skin complexion just like myself, I would highly recommend this corrector because it is so good. It also is really creamy. It's not matte. It just melts right into your skin, and that's what I love about it. Just gonna go ahead and blend it out. Like, you can still see that it's orange, which does the job of canceling out darkness, but it's not like a super bright orange where it's gonna peek through your concealer. And we are all blended out. See, it's not that prominent, like the color, it's not that bold, it's not super orange, and honestly, it kind of looks like my skin, and I love that. So for concealer, I'm going in with the Benefit Boi-ing, I hate saying that, Boi-ing, it sounds so funny. The Benefit Boi-ing Cakeless Concealer in the number 9. I believe I already talked about this on my Instagram stories. This concealer, oh my god, you guys, it is so good because it's not like super matte where it's like super drying and feels like tight. It's matte enough to the point where it self-sets, and you really don't even need to go in with an extra setting powder or a face powder, anything like that. It's so good. I love the shade as well. It works really well on my skin complexion, and I'm really only applying this underneath my eyes. Usually for a full glam look, I'll apply my concealer on my forehead and as well as the bridge of my nose and above my lip. But because this is more of an everyday look, I'm just gonna keep this under my eyes. And I'm just going in with my LC sponge and I'm just gonna blend it out. I'm also gonna cover my eyelid as well because my eyelids are a little bit darker. Sometimes I don't apply concealer on my upper lid because I kind of like that it's dark. It kind of looks like I had eyeshadow on, but today I just feel like covering it all, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just dab all of that concealer above my eyelids. There you have it. So obviously I applied this color corrector, and I said in the beginning of this video that I'm not going to be using foundation. I just wanted to share my tip with you guys that I've been using, or I guess I can say my secret, for this everyday look where I don't need to use foundation but I still have coverage, and it is this concealer right here. It's the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the number 415 Honey, and honestly it doesn't have to be this concealer. The tip is, if you can find a concealer that is the same shade as your skin or the same color as your skin complexion, you can use it to spot conceal. What that means is just concealing areas, for example my birthmark, which obviously is very prominent and is a lot darker than my skin, covering something like that, or covering my hyperpigmentation. This is a concealer that I go in with to cover all of that. That gives me coverage, yet it doesn't feel like I'm caked and it doesn't feel like I'm wearing foundation. It's perfect for that everyday look. This concealer right now at this moment is a tad bit darker than my skin complexion because obviously we just passed winter, so my skin did brighten up a little bit, but I'm pretty much just gonna apply that all over areas where I have hyperpigmentation and pretty much the areas that I use my color corrector, and I'm also gonna apply it on my birthmark, just a little bit, not too much. And again, I'm just gonna go back in with my beauty blender and I'm just gonna blend all of that out. It may look like it's a little bit darker than my skin color, but I'm gonna make it work. And I'm just taking the cleaner side of my beauty blender and I'm just kind of like patting around my face just to kind of avoid the harsh lines, making sure everything looks blended. I'm kind of gonna go over my forehead as well. Oh hell no! My hands are so dry. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. 1 second, you guys. 1 second. Wow, 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 wow. My hands were so freaking dry. I think it's because I washed my beauty blender and I didn't cream my hands. That is so embarrassing. Hopefully it did not look dry in other parts of my video. But yeah, I'm just going back in with the sponge and just blending around all the areas that I put concealer. Looks pretty good to me. What do you guys think? Now that all of the concealer is blended out, I'm just gonna set my face as well as my under eyes. Usually I'd go in with a setting powder like my favorite one, the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Powder. But for an everyday look, I can get away with using just the MAC Studio Fix powder that I always use to set my face. And again, as I mentioned, because I use the Benefit Concealer, which is almost like a self-setting concealer and it really just sets itself and doesn't really crease, I can get away with just using a face powder. So to set my under eyes, I'm actually going in with the MAC Cosmetics powder in NC43. I'm going in with a lighter powder for my under eyes because I do like a more highlighted look underneath my eyes. I'm just going in with the Morphe E46 brush and I'm just packing this powder underneath my eyes. I'm also gonna get just above my eyes as well because I did apply concealer there. I'm just packing the powder instead of rubbing. And as you can see, it looks a lot more brighter in that area, which I love. For the rest of my face, I'm going in with NC50. As I mentioned in a couple of my videos, this powder is a tad bit darker than my actual skin complexion, but I do like looking a little bit more tan. And I'm just using this big fluffy brush to blend both of the powders because I don't want it to look like super white and all of a sudden super dark. So I'm just gonna blend everything in together with this brush. I'm also gonna get my forehead. My forehead is a spot that gets oily first. I do also crease around my mouth, so I'm just gonna pack a little extra powder in those areas. To complete my complexion, I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Stay Naked Threesome palette in Fly. This palette is so good. I love all three shades, the highlight, the blush, and the contour. It looks so good on my skin complexion. If any of you are my skin complexion or darker, I would recommend this palette. I believe they have 3 different shades in the palette, and this is the darkest one. I'm gonna go in to the bronzer and just bronze up my face. For an everyday look, I do still kind of contour and bronze. I know some people avoid that step for an everyday look because it is obviously dramatic, but your girl likes her contouring, highlighting, and blushing step. You guys, so many of you guys ask me how I contour, and I'm actually considering putting out a video on how I contour. So if you guys really want to see that video, let me know and I'll get that out next. Oh my god, and I have this giant pimple on my forehead. I hate getting pimples on my forehead because like it just protrudes. And then I'm just gonna go into the blush shade. I'm actually using the same brush. It's probably not the best idea because you're gonna mix products, but because my bronzer and blusher is being blended in together, I don't mind. And I'm just hitting the apples of my cheeks. I think blush is like nice to use for an everyday look. It just adds a little bit of color to your face and just looks really pleasant and nice. I love it. And I'm also gonna dip into the highlight shade. I'm not gonna take too much just because it is an everyday look and I don't want to look super dramatic, you know? And I'm just gonna hit the high points of my cheeks and that's about it. I also like getting the tip of my nose, and that's it. And I'm just gonna blend it all together. And voila, your face makeup is all done. So for an everyday makeup look, I don't usually do eye makeup other than mascara, maybe some eyeliner, and I don't usually do lashes, but I do have a very natural style of lashes that I wanted to show you guys that can work for an everyday look if you just want your eyes to stand out a bit. Before I apply my lashes, I'm actually just gonna curl my natural lashes and get some mascara on. My lash curler that I'm using, it is the Shu Uemura eyelash curler. You guys, this eyelash curler is, I believe, $25. Hold on, before I hurt myself, let me just finish doing this. Yeah, this eyelash curler is $25, which honestly, you guys might be like, that's ridiculous. That's too much for a lash curler, but let me tell you something. I've been through so many lash curlers in my life, and this is the only one that actually gives my lashes a really nice lift that lasts. So many other lash curlers I've used, in the moment, it just gives a nice curl, but then within like 5 minutes, it just falls. But this lash curler, guys, trust me, you need to try it. And shout out to Anna, aka Makeup. I always saw her posting it on her stories on Instagram, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna make the investment and just do it. So I did. And for mascara, I'm going in with the MAC Cosmetics Extended Play Gigablack Lash Mascara. I actually used this in my previous everyday makeup video, and I talked about how amazing it is because the wand is like perfect for lashes that are like non-existent. I know that doesn't make sense, but my lashes are really, really thin and I don't have many. So using a mascara with a wand that's really thick that has a lot of product on it, it doesn't work out for me because it just gets everywhere and it clumps up my 10 lashes that I have on my eyes. So I like using this mascara because it just gets into every lash and it doesn't clump up the lashes, which is amazing. And I'm also just gonna go ahead and do my bottom lashes as well. Don't you hate when you're like trying so hard to not get this mascara on your skin and oh my god, I just can't help it. I don't have many bottom lashes either, so like it's really hard for me to do my mascara and not get it on my skin, but damn, I work so hard to do this and just doesn't work out. Alright, I think we are good. And I will reapply it if I need to after I get my lashes done. So for my lashes, I chose to go with a more natural style. I'm going in with the Velour Secret Weapon lashes. So these lashes are, I would say they're more on the natural side. The hairs are a lot shorter. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's just a more natural, I feel like it can be an everyday lash. I kind of tried it on my eye already and it kind of reminded me of lash extensions, which is why I chose it because when I had my lash extensions done, I just loved how my eyes looked. I'm actually just trimming these lashes because they're a tad bit too long for me. And I'm just gonna try it on my eye before I glue it down. Yep. I think that's pretty good. I know you're not supposed to cut from the inside, but sometimes depending on how the lash looks, if I find that it's more fuller on the outside than the inside, then I'll just trim from the inside just because I don't want to lose the outside of the lash and lose a little bit of the drama. Y'all already know your girl loves drama in my makeup, not in real life. So I'm also just going in with the Velour lash glue. This lash glue, guys, it's so good. I know a lot of people have like mixed reviews about it because it dries really fast, but I love it. Like, I hate having to wait like a full minute for my lash glue to dry. This one dries super fast and it just does not budge. When you get it on your eyelid, it's not moving the whole night, trust me. All right, while that one dries, I'm going to get my first lash on. All right. So I'm just gonna look up and I'm just gonna place right in the center first, and then I stick the outer edge and then the inner corner. Very everyday, I feel like. I'm just gonna get the other lash on as well. I'm just gonna let that dry for a bit. You guys, I am like obsessed with these lashes. They are so pretty and they're so natural. I want to say the length of the lash is like the same as my natural lashes, so it blends in really nicely. I actually just went ahead and curled my lashes as well because I did find that the inner corner was coming in a little flat. So I curled it and it looks so nice. Oh my god. Finally, for my lips. When I'm doing a natural look, I usually like to go in with a nude lip gloss or like a nude lipstick or something like that. But lately I've been loving the clear lip gloss, lip oil, something. Just a clear look. I love my natural lips just peeking through. So that's what I'm gonna do today, except I'm gonna kind of make my lips look a tiny bit bigger and just give a more plump look, I guess. So the products for my lips that I will be using today, I'm gonna be using the MAC lip liner in Cork, and I'm also gonna be going in with the MAC Cosmetic I was gonna say lip gloss, it's lip glass, and it is in clear, obviously. I'm just gonna line underneath my lip line just for a more plump look, and I'm just gonna line my top lip, but I'm gonna stay within the natural lip line. That's really all I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna take a little bit of the lip gloss, I'm just gonna put it on my finger. You guys, this lip gloss is so good. Oh my god. Very plump and juicy. And there you have it. Finally, to finish off this look, I'm just gonna be using the I'm gonna be using the MAC Cosmetics Fix Plus Setting Spray in Lavender. I love this scent. I just drench myself because, as y'all know, I got dry skin, so I don't like feeling too dry and I like a glowy look, so we gonna have that glowy look. And I'm just gonna let that dry. And there you have it. A no foundation, everyday makeup look where you still have coverage. I love this look. Like, I would do this look whenever I'm going to events now. Like, oh my god. Like, I think my skin looks good. And I kind of look like I'm wearing foundation, except I'm not. And the best part of this, like the reason I love this look so much, it just feels comfortable. Like, I don't feel like I'm wearing foundation. Like, I don't feel caked. I don't feel like I have like layers of makeup on. Don't get me wrong, I love a full glam. You guys always see me with a full face of makeup. That's my go-to type of look when I'm going out to events. But every so often when I'm going out to like meetings or just like dates or just like hanging out with friends where I just want some sort of coverage, this is like the perfect look and I absolutely love it. And yeah, I just feel like me. It feels good and I'm just honestly, I'm just making myself, my natural self look a little bit better if you ask me. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I would really appreciate it if you can like this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until my next video, I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!